So my name's Bob Bezic. I'm recently retired from playing professional rugby league for nearly 20 years.
Hi there, so my name's Amy Harkastle. Alongside Rugby League Cares, I'm a professional rugby player and I play at the St Helens women's team.
Hi, my name's Paul Wood. I'm a former rugby league player for the Warrington Wolves, Featherstone Rovers. Fortunate enough to play for England and Great Britain.
Hi, my name's Tara Moxon. I play for Leeds Rhinos. Before I played rugby league, I was playing rugby union, played in the Championship and for Yorkshire County.
G'day guys, my name's Damien Gibson. My career started back in Australia in the NRL with Newcastle Knights and North Queensland Cowboys, where I scored the first try in their history.
Hi, I'm Si Browner. I work for Blind Veterans UK and I'm involved with Leeds Rhinos Foundation, and that's why I'm involved with the Offload programme.
Yeah, my name's Sam Horner. I'm the Rugby League Development Officer for the City of Leeds. The Offload programme works on a lot of the ex-professional players that come in and deliver on a weekly basis, delivering all sorts of coping strategies, mental health and things, which Bob said a lot about, so I won't go too much into that.
We did an introduction into mental fitness, so we've got a block of 8 sessions. So over the course of the next 8 weeks, we will be delving a little bit deeper. We'll be discovering coping strategies, identifying goals and purposes, as well as hopefully educating and empowering the group on how to deal with life, because everybody deals with mental health differently and we want to normalise and break the stigma. So I thought today went really well. It was an open group, there was lots of conversation and lots of curiosity, which is really good. And yeah, we're looking forward to the next session.
So today we've spoke about stress and coping strategies. We spoke about the stress bucket and if it overflows, how we deal with that, what's inputting into the stress bucket, what makes the water flow over, and then we've discussed how we can release that. So some had mentioned that, work pressures can cause it, family, the release of, the water coming out can be walking, jogging, meeting friends, talking. So we've focused a lot on the stress and how people can manage that now, and a little bit of homework for next week going forward to the next session, and hopefully they've come away knowing a lot about how to cope with stress, what impacts the life with stress, what causes it, and how the positive changes can make it better.
It's really important that we look at self-belief, and it's one of the things we've been looking at today, and addressing that inner critic, when we can be too negative on ourselves, put too much stress and pressure, which can hinder us from achieving our goals. So we addressed that and looked at positive affirmation, being positive, looking at what our strengths are, and building on that, and looking at the positivity that can bring in, not just in your work life but in your daily life as well. I'm sure we can all be guilty of being too negative and too down on ourselves at times, but it's pulling yourself away from that and understanding that we can achieve our dreams if we really want to push ourselves.
Really enjoyed visiting the team today. We worked with analysing negative thinking, so I just spoke with the team about sort of negative processes, how we can stop a negative thought pattern, notice it, and just get to know a bit more about ourselves and how we speak to ourselves and how we sort of deal with different situations, if they are constructive, if they are negative.
So today down at JB Andrews we worked on mindfulness. This was a presentation that I think went well with the group. We spoke about some of the myths and misconceptions that are associated with mindfulness, and then we had a little practice at the end, and I think a few people are still asleep in the office room, which is great. So I love coming down to JB Andrews, and this is an amazing workshop as well.
I've just come along today to do the workshop on building resilience. It's a really, really good workshop, and it basically teaches us to have a resilience toolbox or toolkit that we have. Everyone has the same 3 things that go into the toolbox first, and they're scientifically proven methods, which are gratitude, empathy and mindfulness. Then on top of that, that's when the toolbox becomes personal to us, and it differs, and we throw all the different coping strategies into that toolbox which are personal to our own needs.
So my background, I served 13 years in the military. I was injured in combat in 2006, and obviously I've spent 10 years after that recovering through rugby, through mental health, through physical sort of challenges, and that's why I got involved in this programme, because I believe that mental well-being is key to us all being in a good place, and unfortunately over the last couple of years we've all struggled with isolation and bits and pieces like that, so I think now's a good time for us to look at how we rebuild, how we recover, and how we find a pathway to us all being better people.
I'd just like to say how how much this company has bought into the Offload programme, how much changes there's been within the office environment, just looking at the decor and the people firstly on light. The Unload programme that you do on a Friday has been fantastic, and that has resonated right through this company, and I can see that. So proud to have been part of your journey, and Offload itself has been bought in at this company. So thank you, and hopefully we'll be back soon.
So Offload came about through our continued work with the Leeds Rhinos Foundation. That actually started, I think it's coming up to 4 years ago now, when we did a regeneration program with them in the local community. It was a real success. Things actually really nice have come full circle, and now they're providing services for us in the form of this Offload series that's done with Rugby League Cares.
Offload's been probably the highlight of our year. It came about through just work we've done with the Leeds Rhinos Foundation, which has always been fun, and actually this time we've seen some incredible value from it. You can see people in the office already taking on board some of the sessions. I've done several things. Maybe I was skeptical beforehand as well, but I'm now doing several things, the best being the cold showers aspect every day. I think for us the biggest positive was the work that we'd done through the Offload sessions being translated into something that we created called Unload, which is every Friday morning for half an hour, splitting into groups and just having a chat, actually just over a coffee, just speaking on a personal level about your week, about how you feel. We rate our mental health out of 10 for the week, talk about the good things and the bad things, and it's just been superb.
The program that resonated with me the most was the one on resilience, because that's something that I personally felt that I needed to work on, not just in my professional life but in my personal life as well. And it helped because they told us about coping strategies that were very, very useful, and that I have incorporated into my daily life as well.
My perspective of the Offload sessions were that they were really insightful. The different key speakers brought something different to the table every single session. With that, we had a lot of things to think about, introduced to a lot of different aspects about mental health that I wasn't aware of last time or even been exposed to previously. So all in all, it was a really insightful journey with the guys that came in, and ultimately really enjoyed it overall.
So I think my favourite session was the session with Bob, which was positive mindset, and he taught us loads of different techniques where you can stay more present, stay more in the moment and try and be more positive. So we learned about meditation, cold showers, music, exercise, all of those sort of things, which really helped.
Personally, I thought the Offload program was probably one of the best things that we've actually done as an office since I've been here, and I've been here just over 3 years now. I thought our office engagement as a business was actually fairly strong already, but since doing this, it's just actually skyrocketed and it's become even better than it already was. The program itself was really engaging. The people speaking were really, really good, very professional. Everyone, as the program evolved and we did more and more sessions, it became more engaging as we went on. People became more involved. I think that, the first session, everyone was obviously naturally slightly reserved, didn't really know what to say. But by the last session, it became a thing that everyone was really looking forward to. Personally, I was really looking forward to it every Tuesday, and looking forward to learning more and learning more about myself, my own mental health, as well as ways to combat that.
So yes, there's been a number of legacies that have come from the Offload sessions. Obviously the main one is that people are talking about mental health and acting on it in their own personal way. They've obviously been educated on it. But then we have 3 concrete examples of things that we've actually done as a business. So we've got a mental health wall installed in our Leeds office. We quickly developed what we're calling the Unload sessions, which is where we sit down on a Friday, talk through the week, ask how it's gone. It's an opportunity for people in smaller groups to reflect on how they're feeling, but in a more formal manner where it's done on a regular basis. And then thirdly, the really exciting piece is the Yorkshire 3 Peaks that we'll be doing later this summer. I may actually be travelling over from Dubai to take part as well. So that's going to be in partnership with the Leeds Rhinos Foundation, but also Leeds Mind, who we've done loads of stuff with over the last couple of years.
We all just want to say a big thank you to Rugby League Cares, who have put on these amazing sessions for us.
Secondly, to Sam, bringing your energy every week is great, and also destroying the office car park.
And also all the key speakers that came out. It was always fun, always engaging, and always insightful.
I know everybody here at JB Andrews has really enjoyed the 8-week course, and we really look forward to continuing this partnership and maybe even getting a few people down for some socials with the team as well.
From myself and all at JB Andrews, just thank you so much to Rugby League Cares for running the whole programme itself, not just for us but for everybody. We know the different groups taking these sessions around the country as well. I can't recommend it highly enough. Thank you so much as well to the Leeds Rhinos Foundation, in particular to Sam Horner. Sam's been a fantastic partnership for us. Leeds Rhinos have been a fantastic partnership for us, and we can't wait to pay that back as well. And thank you to all those that came and spent the time getting to know us and delivering those sessions as well. We've generated some fantastic relationships that we hope to keep for the future. Thank you from everyone at JB Andrews.